Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Um I do not want you to look at what's happening on the other side of my table because it's pretty bad. Anyway, today we're going to be making this quilt. And you're like, Michelle, that's just like the fabric requirements. Yeah, I can't find the main page. Anyway, it is called Basic Glitch Quilt, and it is by Modern Grove. And I'm going to try to see if I can't find a picture to show you. So essentially, it looks like this. And I'm doing a basic color one, which is like the strata that you would see when you like that the basic TV colors, I guess, would be the best way to describe it. Anyway, sorry. I don't even have a cup up here. Oh, I do, but it's probably disgusting. I haven't been up here in a while. So I cut all my pieces. My black squares are a little wonky, but we're not going to talk about that. I'm making the throw size, which is 60.5 by 65.5. It does not have a border, which I find odd because I would think you'd want it, but whatever. We are going to, you know, we're gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. And also, all this fabric is like bleeding onto each other. Making sure I'm still recording. Okay. So, first thing we're gonna do is make strip units. Most of these are Kona solids. Except for I think the black and the white is not, which I didn't realize when I bought it. It wasn't Kona, so. Oh well. Okay. So I'm gonna make a couple of strip units, I guess 2 of each color. Anyway, today is Saturday, April 19th. Happy Tortured Poets Department birthday if you believe or celebrate. If you don't, that's cool too. Anyway. Oh, you know what? No, actually. Also, I need my foot. I need my correct foot. Hold, please. This is going to make a lot of noise. Okay. I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is my little tackle box that I got. It's actually not a tackle box. I got it at Joann's a couple months ago. It is Creative Options. Also, cannot find anywhere else because I tried to find one for my daughter. And essentially, it opens up and I can store all my little feet in here. And it has a second layer, which is like a real pain in the buttuckus to get to. But I have some other stuff in here, which is really nice because I can store some feet. I could store some needles. She loud as all hell. But yeah, I like to store my presser feet in there. I have a whole other box of presser feet too. I haven't even looked at my bobbin. Don't know what's happening with it. Please excuse this noise. I just wanted to get some of that off. Okay. Anyway, oh, my table's all off. My daughter spent the night a couple nights ago. Not the one whose bedroom this is, by the way, if you're curious. My other daughter. We needed somebody to be here for the air conditioner people because we rent, and our rental home has not refrigerated air, but evaporative cooler. And that sucks because they have to like change it for this season. So they changed it over to air conditioning, and it's colder than heck today. It's snowing outside right now. Or like sleety snow. It's not going to stick or anything, but still. It was cold yesterday when I went to work on Good Friday. So it's almost Easter. I spent my morning cutting. This wasn't a difficult quilt to cut. It's really strips and squares. It's not a lot to to cut, but I also wound up with some severe ADHD in the middle of it, and I went to go eat something. And yeah. I'm going to move you guys in just a tad bit closer. Please hold. Also apologize because when this tripod is so rickety, like the slightest movement and it's like, it's all bouncing around and everything. Anyway, I was gonna sew today on Sally, which is my Singer auto reel sewing machine that I got a couple years ago. She's in a table. She's real cute. I haven't sewn on her in a hot minute. But again, all my other sewing machines are in a public area. And my husband and my dog are having a fight right now. I don't know how good these microphones are at it. And then I thought about taking her out of the table and bringing her up here. But I don't know. I just didn't feel like it. Oh, okay, cool. We're not the same length. I appreciate that. Let's hope I don't have to cut another one because I wonder if I should. I don't know. That's a lot. These are both Kona. Maybe they're not. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not gonna worry about it. I did read on the reviews, however, of this quilt that the strips were off. Okay, I'm back. My daughter brought me a ring light, and she is here. You can't see her; she's off to the side. Anyway, let's see how the lighting looks now. She has a microphone.
Hi, everybody.
So
actually, really, it's a ring light that she bought, so I'm just kind of giving it back because she bought it for me. So
yeah, it's okay.
Well, it's because you bought me two, so I used the other one.
I think I bought like 3 of them. I cannot remember. Anyway, I bought a bunch of them. Is the point? And yeah, so there's that. Okay.
It's so thin. I bought this like little. It was a remnant, and I don't use it for anything.
Where?
I don't even remember, but like it's cute, but it's just so thin. It's like that rose fabric that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Anyway, I'm bummed because my fabrics are not the same length as I thought they were because they're the same brand. And oh well, it's fine. We will get over it. We will persevere.
What are you working on?
The glitch quilt.
Oh, nice.
I cut it this morning, so that's what I'm working on. Anyway, that's that. Did you get caught by the snow coming in, or?
Yeah, it was snowing pretty heavily. It was funny because when I left my apartment, it didn't look like it was snowing all that hard, and it probably wasn't because of where we live. It's very bipolar weather. But then I got to you know where the Planet Fitness is, but like that's a little bit down from the Smiths, and it's like in that strip mall, but it's like the Smiths on that's by the mall. I'm not trying to dox us, but there's like the Smiths, and then there's the Burger King on the corner. And
then the old Walgreens.
Yeah,
or CVS or whatever.
So I got to that intersection, and then all of a sudden it was snowing, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, it's kind of been snowing all day. Oh, I left my drink downstairs.
Oh, I can go grab
it. Oh my god. Yeah. So this is what I'm working on. I was saying I was gonna sew on my Singer auto reel, but I didn't feel like taking her out of the table because I feel like that's her best feature, but also I did not feel like sewing downstairs because your dad is yelling at the dog.
And also talking very loud.
And he's a very loud person, and they're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff. Then he's watching a movie, and I just don't feel like it. So I'm also. We went to Turtle Mountain, and yesterday I was like, I feel very overstimulated right now. That restaurant gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh my god.
It is so loud. So loud in there.
Yeah, Turtle Mountain has never been the vibe. Well, I used to work across the street from it. There
Not that one, the new one by the Sprouts, in Enchanted Hills. So, am I sewing? Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Because my luck would be I'm not sewing.
You know, it's funny you're wearing your 1989 sweater. I almost said about wearing my 1989 cardigan, but it's like too summery for it. So I was like, I'll just wear my liver one because that one's warm.
I needed something warm because I was gonna wear a t-shirt, but it's too cold. Up here, the heater is still on, so I could turn it on if I wanted.
Yeah.
Downstairs, the AC is.
It is too cold down there.
It's too cold, so I'm wearing a sweater. Okay. I feel like I'm sitting really low today. I did not adjust my seat before I started. We're about to see how accurate this pattern is because one of the complaints or one of the reviews online, several actually kept saying that he needed to cut more strips, but they never specified which strips needed to be cut more of. So, okay. And then that means I'm going to have to start this guy down here because.
What's the seam allowance on that? Quarter inch?
A quarter inch. Yeah, I'm going to start it down here. So that this portion. Okay, so then this one is not a Kona. This green, I thought it was. Full disclosure, I bought this fabric at Hobby Lobby because, as you all know, Joann's is kaput. She's kaputski, and they rudely put their own fabric in with the Kona. And so when I was grabbing it, I was like, oh, okay. And I thought it was Kona. In fact, it is not Kona. The white, I knew the white wasn't, but I thought the green was, but I guess it's not. I guess it's not, which is why it's shorter. So that probably means I might be short on this. We'll have to see, which might mean a mid trip to Hobby Lobby.
Oh no, a trip to the fabric store.
I know, right?
Ever will survive.
Okay, that one there.
Also, I messaged my sister the other day because I found this really cute bag pattern, but I didn't have the use for the bag myself, and she never got back to me. I was like, hey, I want to make this bag for you and your pencil case, but like FaceTime me so you can pick out fabrics, and she never called me.
That's her.
Yeah.
What was I gonna tell you? Oh, I saw you cut something on the table.
Oh,
I just moved it out of the way.
I totally forgot. Yeah.
Was it for the apples?
Yes. So I'm just gonna make the tapestry. I know it has like 6 apples and 4 jars, or it's the jars in the center and then the apples on the outline.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna do just 2 apples and 2 jars, and then do an outline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just like a mini wall tapestry. I thought just for
cute.
practice. Yeah. The story behind it, because all I have is strawberry fabrics, is that the farmer engineered the apples to taste like strawberries. So you can bake an apple pie with the jar, but it's like a strawberry tasting pie. So
there you go. There you go. My machine is loud today. I need to clean it. I think I need to clean her. Let me make sure I'm still sewing. I was saying at the beginning of the video, I don't know how much bobbin I have left, so
just plain.
I'm just playing chicken here. I'm just having a good time. This quilt's pretty easy because it's literally just strips. So, you know what I should do is I should cut that end off before I start sewing, and that would make it easier for me. Oh yeah, I knew it. I'm off. Oh well, that's okay. That's dead. So, shucklux. Best laid plans, all that jazz.
Oh, I think you stopped.
I did. I ran it there. Okay. Okie dokie.
That happened to me when I was making my tote the other day. I ran out of bobbin halfway through the strap, or like I did like the top part of the strap, and I was like, oh, cool.
Nice.
The rest of it didn't.
Okay, I'm gonna clean my machine. Get a new bobbin, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. I paused it, but it closed out on me. All right, so I'm just gonna put my tape back on, and then I'll get finished finish sewing. Okay. Oh, no, before I do that, I need to, because I got a little oil in here. Oh, take my freaking slipper off. Oh, I guess I should make sure that our mics are still on. Yeah, mine's on.
Yeah, mine too.
She still sounds loud, but it's fine, I guess. Chill. Oh, why are we so tight? Okay.
Yeah, that's happening to me too randomly the other day. My thread would just like tighten up.
Okay, that's better. Okay. It's just that once I oil it, what'll happen is the oil will it'll be like gray thread if there's too much oil and I don't like clean it out or whatever. Make sure I'm recording. So I'm going to cut this one so that I don't have the same problem.
I can't stop thinking about that girl who was sewing sideways.
Oh my God. Okay, so I was on TikTok and this girl, I sent it to her and I was like, and this girl's like, I just got this sewing machine. And first of all, her machine is, she's sewing from this side over here, okay? Press her foot, not down, press her foot up. And she's sewing across like this. And she's like, oh, I just started sewing. And someone said, put the machine down, put it away, go watch a YouTube video.
Maybe a class is for you.
Yeah. I was like, yes, yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that one. That's exactly correct. I was like, okay, we've never seen a sewing machine before. That is the vibe that I'm getting. And look, everybody's gonna start somewhere. So hey, you bought a machine, congratulations. It's good for you. I'm happy.
It was just funny that that popped up because we were absolutely roasting this other person that we saw who bought this very gorgeous sewing machine that had a lot of great features. But she was like, I don't know what it is, but I'll figure it out. I don't know what this is, but I'll figure it out. I'm like, so you bought a sewing machine and only looked up the two features and didn't figure out how to use them. Okay.
It was just so funny because I was like, here are my cup koozies in action. Yeah, see? So this one doesn't have insole bright. This one just had batting. And this one has the insole bright. This was the other one I made. I showed you guys, I think, one on a video that I did. Maybe. I don't know. Could have also been the video I lost because I lost like 2 videos. So that's a lot of fun for me.
Oh, rip.
But I had said, I think it might have been because I was like, oh, if just because I haven't posted a video doesn't mean I hadn't been sewing. And then I made these cup koozies.
Oh, the light just turned off randomly. That was weird.
Okay, that's nice. I like that.
I like how
There
I told her I never had any issues with this, and all of a sudden
the light's like too much, bro. Here's the other one I made. Both of them have the same inside because I had enough fabric. And then
I really like that Toy Story fabric that you found. It's so cute.
Joann's good rip. Okay. Oh, I just lost it. Where did it go?
Joann's had the best licensed fabric.
Broskies. This is like the most uncomfortable. Here it is. Ugh. Okay. So guys, can you see? There you go. You have your phone.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay. So obviously, right, like it's really called a Kindle plop. I got it from Pancakes. Or to put when I showed it, I showed my
I have my
Game
Switch
Cube.
actually.
Yeah, my
I'll
Switch
leave my mic
machine.
up here. Hold up. I'll leave my mic up here because my dad's yelling downstairs.
He's not yelling. He's just a loud talker.
Very loud.
He's a loud talker. Anyway, it's real cute. Pancakes. So she has a written pattern if you want to go support her, or you can watch her video and she shows you how to make it. It is the easiest thing in the world to make. I have the pellets already because I've been making those frogs, or I had been making frogs. And so the poly pellets. And
Watching Goodfellas.
excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if you guys heard that. Anyway, yeah, so you can put your Kindle. She originally made it for her Kindle, but you can also use your Switch. Isn't she cute? I'm sorry, I know you can see like the ring light. Oh my gosh. Okay, the ring light's not for us.
Okay.
I don't know, but we'll keep trying. We're gonna keep trying on it. Maybe it's too hot. Plug it into the. Oh, no, you cannot plug it into the wall.
Here, I'll switch the fan plug.
Yeah.
There might be an issue with this extension cord, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, so you can put it here, obviously. If you have a Switch, you know how it works, right? You put it right here, and then you can just play with your Switch. Super cute, play in bed, all that good stuff. So, anyway, there you go. These are things I've been making, and a couple other things. Oh, this fail thing. It just doesn't fit my cups. I think it's me. I don't think it's her fabric or her pattern. It's probably me. But anyway, a cup koozie just like the Starbucks one.
That one came out really. Nope.
It did. I know.
I
really need a sock.
Sorry.
What is cold? I know, right? These mics are.
Wearing your slippers?
No. Oh yeah, you can wear any of the slippers.
Oh, okay.
I have slippers. It's just that I can't sew with the slipper.
Oh, okay.
It's my big Barbie slipper. She got a big old heart on it. She's heavy as heck. I have to shuffle around like an old lady because I can't lift my foot.
Little old homeless lady.
A little homeless lady. Let's see. This one is also a little bit too long, but it is what it is, guys. We'll see how many strips we get out of this.
Oh, good news! I was able to get the cinnamoroll stuff from Animal Crossing.
Oh, nice.
So I bought everything that I could. I'm time traveling, so I can buy it all this stuff. But I got all the basics. So when you come over, you can see if you want any like extras.
Yeah. So if you don't know, my Switch. This is the second time I've had this issue with my Switch. My Switch specifically, because she has the same Switch, Animal Crossing edition. Mine has had a charging issue. So this time around, the port wouldn't charge. It wouldn't charge my Switch. So problem number one, right? And so then, oh sorry,
No, you're good.
she's just been like, "Can I have my phone?" So then, I sent it in, and also my little Joy-Con was like loose. I could pull it out without pushing the little button in the back. So I got it sent in, and they fixed it, but they had to quote unquote wipe my Switch. Lost my island. I am not at all bitter about it. It's fine. I only had all of my Hello Kitty people on there, so I have to make more Hello Kitty amiibos, or find my Hello Kitty amiibos because I think I bought the cards at Target. But now that I'm not shopping at Target, I'm just gonna have to make it myself. So anyway, there you go. There you go. Okay. I oiled you. Why are you so loud? Normally you're softer than this. Okay, I'm gonna iron this real quick. Which way am I ironing? I don't know if she tells me which way to iron. Oh, towards the yellow. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I'm gonna pause because I hate ironing. I feel like Joe Pesci every time. I'm like, okay. So, okay.
A better comparison would be Mariah. She starts with her video. Okay.
No, if you've never. Okay, Jesus.
I know you gotta age yourself here.
I gotta age myself here. All right. I've seen. Do I have to make two of these? I have to make two. Oh, I did make two of those. Okay. Let me stop saying it. Anyway, I believe it is Lethal Weapon, and Joe Pesci, and I think I said this in another video, but I'm not 100% sure. Joe Pesci, he's a like a crook or whatever, obviously, and so he gets arrested. If you've never seen it, right, it's Mel Gibson and Danny. I don't remember the actor's name, but anyway, Joe Pesci's character in the movie, he's a crook, an informant or something, but his whole thing is he's always like, okay, Okay, okay. You look it up on YouTube. It's
Okay.
hilarious. But so every time I say it, I always feel like I'm saying it like that. And Papa used to make fun of me sometimes because I'd be like, okay, okay. He'd be like, okay, okay, okay.
It also reminds me. So I watched Magnolia Steals for the first time the other day.
Steel Magnolias.
Steel Magnolias, yeah.
Magnolia Steals.
Magnolia Steals.
Magnolia Steals, guys. It's a new movie.
New movie just came out. But I remember when you were talking about it with Nana one day that it was your grandpa who always came in right at the funeral scene.
No, okay. So not necessarily at the funeral scene, but I would get home from school. We moved. Let me start from the beginning. Okay. So my dad was in the Navy. He retired. When he retired, they decided to move back to their hometown of El Paso. And we were building a house at the time. So before the house could be finished, we lived with my grandparents while we were waiting for it to be finished. And this is my dad's parents. In the beginning of this video, I said how I was going to sew on Sally. Sally's my grandma's name. I named my sewing machine, my auto reel after my grandma. Anyway, so my grandparents still worked because they were I don't know. They were bored. Who knows? They worked for my uncle, which is who my dad also worked for when he retired. So I went to school. We lived on the east side of town. If you're not familiar with El Paso, it's kind of set up in quadrants a little bit: northeast, west side, east side. That's about it. And anyway, we lived in the northeast side of town, which is close to the New Mexico border. And my grandparents lived on the east side of town, which was close to the border of Mexico. And because we were building a house in the northeast, my mom would take me to school and pick me up. So when I get home from school, I'd put on the movie VHS. And when my grandpa would get home from work, he would happen to come home. Timing, right? Like they're creatures of habits. I'm a creature of habit. He would just always come when like Shelby was in the hospital around that time. And he's like, every time I come, she's just dying. And I offered to replay it, but he had no desire. So he never saw the whole movie. So,
yeah. One Piece.
Make sure iron towards the yellow, please. If you finger press, it'll be a little bit easier.
The iron got a little stuck. So
careful, that sucker is HOTT.
Toasty. Hot to go.
Hot to go, baby.
We're good.
So then, anyway, I know she's watched this movie before. She obviously just doesn't remember because, memories or whatever. But now that she's cognizant, I guess she's like, I finally watched it. It's a good movie. You haven't watched it, you should watch it.
It was very good. Dolly Parton is hilarious.
I love Dolly Parton. She's a great actress. You should watch her 9 to 5 too, because that's a good one.
Yeah, that's on my. I have a short list to watch from you. So I have My Girl, 9 to 5.
Do it the other way, because then you might get duck lips.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay. I have. Hold on. I got my notes app.
Still hasn't watched My Girl. I am.
View from the Top, As Good as It Gets. The Birdcage, 925.
The Birdcage is a classic.
Yep.
View from the Top is great. You're putting the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. Mike Myers is fantastic in that. Gwyneth Paltrow is actually kind of funny, even though I know we all hate on her. But she's kind of.
We didn't hate on her then.
Yeah, she was fine then. She wasn't as weird as she is now.
She wasn't selling baguettes in resin and doing weird coffee colonics or something.
Yeah, I don't
know what she does now.
The ED diet that she has, where she basically eats broth all day to cleanse her body at Easter.
Oh my god!
This light is rude.
Oh,
sorry, guys. Hopefully,
let me try a different plug, maybe. That's so weird. You know what? Also, too, the power port's in here.
The what?
It also does work. This is hot. I wonder. Maybe that's what's going on.
It's overheating.
I wonder, but I have done it with my own portable charger before. So let's see.
We're about to start a fire, guys.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, the plug was like, this is like warm. Weird. Okay.
What other color am I doing? White. Okay. White. Setting the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. Okay, I was like, is my mic still on? It is, I can see. I can see it in the glow of my sweater. You know what? I have not been to Joann since the last time we went, when I only bought like that checkered fabric. I am thinking about going because I think they might still have some white on white. I don't know though. Maybe we'll take an afternoon trip.
Yeah.
Today.
Actually, it looks like it did.
The snow is not going to stick. I'm not at all
No.
concerned about the snow.
I'm worried about the idiots in the road. Yeah, it definitely is snowing significantly less. It's like a little flake.
I'm not concerned about the snow, and it's not going to stick. It's not going to do anything.
Yeah, well, you also have more of a SUV than a midsize, I guess. You have a
It's a
midsize car.
midsize.
I have a compact car. So.
We both have Nissans. I have a Rogue. She's got a
Versa.
Versa. Basically the Maxima, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would compare it more to a Sentra than a.
Really? I was concerned.
Well, maybe the newer Sentras.
Broskies. I always lose my freaking tools. Okay, well, we'll just use this guy then for
It's really annoying because I bought my Nissan brand new, and so the Nissan dealership, I don't know if anyone has ever bought a new car, but I didn't know that they would send badger me every year to trade it in and get a new loan. Like I thought once I had the car, that was it. You're gonna keep bugging me to sell it again. Like I just got this thing.
I have lost my ruler. Oh. It's okay. It's common occurrence. Happens all the time.
This is us looking for stuff, but it turns out to just be stuck to the magnet plate.
Yes. Oh yeah. So I have like two. I bought one at Harbor Freight. Oh, I guess we could swing another two. Hello. Anyway, I bought one at Harbor Freight. Good investment, by the way. And that sucker is so strong. I paid $2 for it, so it's pretty good.
Oh, I love getting crafting supplies at Harbor Freight. It's like the best thing ever.
Putting these also this way. Okay. And so, anyway, I'm just gonna finger press this real quick, guys, because if not, it makes it that much harder to iron later. And she's ironing for me. It's like I got a little helper today.
Yeah.
She's ironing for me. And anyway, so I have also got one. Oh, you know what? On the cutting table, there's a little vacuum for you that I was gonna give you.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway, I also got one in one of my Sew Samplers boxes, and so I have two magnetic pin holders, and literally I'm like, where is something? And if it's magnetic, it is stuck to the bottom of one of those plates or the side. Or my personal favorite is when I accidentally put on top of my clip box, which is really just a Pioneer Woman recipe box, and it's stuck, and I pick up the whole thing. Oh, hello. Why are you like this? Just make sure there's no ducks. Okay. And a white.
Yeah, that happened to me with my little Pioneer house, little barns. It's got a lot of puckering on mine.
The duck lips. Yeah, you gotta be. Okay.
This is gonna come out so cute.
This is gonna be pretty. I think this will be pretty fast. What am I at? 20 minutes. Okay. And I think I was at 15, so I'm already at. I don't know.
45 minutes.
Almost 45 minutes.
Almost.
Probably do an hour for this video, and then I'll just start recording.
If you're recording it next Saturday, I'll bring my book. We'll have our book club. Yeah, and so
yeah, let's exactly.
Little iron is so cute.
So I'm pretty excited. I got it for a really decent price. I told everybody already, but woot.com is the place to be where you want to go.
sitting like directly in front of the fan, so it's all like freezing for me.
You can oscillate it if you want.
I'm good.
If you want. It's also because it is snowing and overcast outside. It's not as bright as it normally is in here. So
no greenhouse effect today.
Yeah. So just taking selfies, Snapchat. So
sending out my streaks.
I have not done mine, which means I'll either have to pay or I'll be on the timer for a hot minute.
Usually, I think it gives like an hour after you send or something, like when someone sends it to you. Something.
No, you're gonna have to be careful on this one. She's a little duck lippy right here. Okay. And I will say this fabric doesn't take a whole lot. I bought all of it, like I said, at Hobby Lobby. When it was on 40% off, it was about $23, not including tax. So I guess we'll see if I have enough straps. We're gonna have to see.
I do also plan on making this. You're making the throw too, right? The throw size, or are you making the full size?
Throw.
Okay.
Well, there's only lap and throw.
Right.
So I'm making the throw size, which is a 60.5 by 65.5.
Something hilarious that happened when I first bought the patterns. I was like, oh, I bought these 3 patterns. It was the glitch quilt, and then the Rigby bag, the bag that I have. But we were messing around and we made the joke. Oh, and they were both boys because we have iPhones, so you tap the tops of your screen. So we accidentally shared one of the patterns twice. It was hilarious.
We were sharing left and right. Okay.
Yeah, 60.5 by 65.5 is the.
Yeah. That's what I thought it was.
Why is it doing it all? Hello, I would like to scroll. There we go.
You know what? I'm just not gonna. We're just gonna live with it. Okay, so that's 4. All 4 straps are done. Okay. Oh, I was gonna cut this off.
Are you gonna link the pattern in your description?
I will link it in my description.
From Modern Groove. She has not a lot of cute patterns, but the patterns that she does have look very well.
That sounded kind of rude. It's not that she doesn't have cute patterns. She doesn't have a lot of patterns, is what she meant.
They're cute. Yeah, they're cute and also limited.
Yeah,
limited and
not a lot. She doesn't have a ton of patterns, but all her patterns are real cute.
Yep.
And she was actually really nice because so like I showed you, because I was like, I don't have a color. She has these other color options that you could use, and I know the light's probably blowing them out, but I asked her because these are available on her website. She has this little like quilt thingy, color maker, whatever app that you could use. So I asked her about these, and she did email me back and told me that they are on there as well. So I just gotta go find them.
I decided on the purple, gray, and white one. I think that one will be super
nice
cute.
One.
AKA the asexual flag colors. I didn't notice that until I was looking at it, and I was like, oh, hey.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that those are the same size. So, okay.
Also, to make it all about me for a second, I made this really cute bag the other day. I wasn't sure if it was in frame, so if people wanted to see it.
Yeah.
And it's got this lining.
I made her one similar. She used the same pattern. I made her this Barney one.
Barney and mushroom.
A mushroom one, and then the inside was a Barney. I bought a sheet off of Etsy, and I was able to use that as the lining. It was so funny because I was like looking. I can't remember what I was looking at. I think my photos, because I was trying to find more space, and I came across when I made that mask, and Barney looks all derpy from the mask because the way that the mask was made. So that's how old it was.
You guys want to go scare it?
Yeah. Anyways, guys, you want to go scare it? That's what he looked like.
Yeah.
I fingerpressed that one, but you're gonna want to make sure to like kind of pull it a little bit when you iron, because it's a wee bit.
That little thing going on.
Yeah, she's got a little duck lip happening there.
Really great when I don't chew my nails off. I can use them for stuff now. God, I was so bad at chewing my nails when I was younger, and nothing worked. I did the vinegar soak, the alcohol, nothing. Nail polish, nothing. I ate the nail polish. So
Ugh.
it wasn't until I started getting acrylics really that I stopped chewing my nails. You know, like 4 years ago.
20. Just when I was 24 years old.
Yeah, at the ripe age of 24, I finally stopped chewing my nails, y'all.
I don't know. Your dad's however old he is, 40 something, and he still bites his nails. So.
Maybe you should get acrylics.
The expense of it, though. That's why I stopped getting my nails
Same.
done.
I was thinking about it because I saw this really cute set. It was like a cute 70s, like a little 70s wave, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. And I was like, oh my god, I don't want to pay $80.
I miss my nails a lot sometimes, but also I think I've said this in another video, is that I think I'm allergic to the gel.
Yeah.
So
I remember when you're having the cuticle issues with
not the cuticle, but like the rash on my arms and stuff. So
also, why is it so embarrassing to go get your nails done?
I know. And then like I was saying, I was only getting like gel manicures for a while, and I think that really did it. And truthfully, once you're allergic to gel, you're allergic to gel. So
yeah,
I'm just not gonna do it. So this is OPI. Ooh, sorry, there. I bought this last night at TJ Maxx. Very Eastery, super cute. Oh, I can't paint my own nails, but it was nice to just have somebody do it for me. Anyway, okay, so next I'm going to use the red, black, and purple. And then it's going to be blue, black, purple. Oh, hello. Okay. No, the black I know is on a Kona, but I'm 99% sure that the purple's Kona. 99. I could be wrong on that though. I also put a fresh blade on on the rotary cutter because it was trimming pretty ugly.
Oh, the pink one.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I thought I was having some trouble with it, but I wasn't sure if it was just me or I wasn't pressing it.
No, it was the rotary. It was the blade. We've been using it a lot. So.
Yeah, now there's two of us using it.
Yeah, very much so.
I feel like Linda, like tug and wiggle, tug and wiggle. Our whole family is obsessed with Bob's Burgers.
Front of hands, back of hands. Oh, too fast.
What are you driving to the hospital? Slow down.
What are you speeding for? What are you doing with my stuff? I was just
pervert.
Yeah. Also, I will say, if I make this quilt again, I'm going to make this quilt again. But when I make this quilt again, I'm going to follow the instructions with say to starch the fabric. So I highly recommend that too, especially for you since you're newer at quilting, because it will cause the starching keeps it nice and stiff.
Okay.
And a little bit easier. So
especially this because it's all squares and rectangles.
Well, not just that, but these little tiny skinny strips. Okay. Oh, whatever. I've given up on fabrics all being the same.
Never starched anything before. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
My husband doesn't like his pants starched. He doesn't like the feeling of having to pop them open and yeah. I somehow ended up on starch TikTok, and I saw this guy. Maybe he sent me the video too, but I saw this guy. His jeans were like starched to the nines.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, how are you gonna get those on, homie? Like,
I don't know. It's more for me. It's comfortability on that one.
Yeah. Seems like a sensory nightmare.
To be 100% honest, that is my most viral video to date. Is where I talk about how Stayflow discontinued their starch on my TikTok. It has like 160,000 views at this point, and it still to this day gets likes and views. I don't understand it. Do not get it.
I had to private my going to go see Taylor Swift's music or video with the toad singing in the background because I was so tired of getting notifications for it. I might
keep it up. I put it back.
Put it back. I was thinking about putting it back, but like it's because after the Eras tour ended, I was still getting an influx of scammer comments, and I was like, so I hopefully that'll make it stop, but get that cool in the fan. Beep, beep, beep.
I'm just going to casually put that one over there.
Just kind of, it's like when you slip a dish in the
Yeah. Okay.
sink.
And we're gonna make the black, the blue. They're both getting the same treatment. They're both doing the same thing. Also, I'm just very cool casual today. Like, I mean, my style fantastic. My 1989 sweater. Red Mickey Mouse sweatpants. So I'm stylish, guys. You cannot tell me otherwise.
I'm wearing my 1990s Pooh Bear overalls that I found on Poshmark on a whim. Freaking love these. I've been trying to find more overalls from the 90s specifically, so having to search the vintage tag hurts. I'm like, I was just born then. Like, hello. So vintage overalls now. They're just overalls, guys. Oh my god, someone put a vintage Barney doll. Like when I was searching, because I searched for Barney memorabilia and stuff.
Yeah.
I was scrolling through the Barney page, and they're like vintage 2001 Barney doll, and I was like, what? Hello.
She has quite a nice Barney collection. Her original Barney, of course, that I purchased for her when she was about 2 years old.
Yeah.
No, you're probably about 18 months. And
it was
then,
for my second Christmas.
Yes.
That he was in the photo of my second Christmases.
Yes.
So for my
and then I purchased recently I purchased her Barney from the movie where he's in his overalls. And then I purchased and he has his little friend Twinkin.
no, I think it's Twink. I always forget the little creature's name because the creature kind of freaks me out in the movie. It's a little white puppet. Insert
She's
photo
almost
here.
30, okay, and she's still freaked out by this doll. Anyway, she didn't know that overall Barney was from the movie, from the Great Adventure, Barney's Great Adventure.
I hadn't watched it in a really long time though.
And then I also got, what else did I get you? Train Connector Barney, or did you buy Train Connector Barney?
No. So Dad got me the Single World Barney.
Yes.
From the show movie that they did, and then Baby Bob. What is that little creature's name?
What is Twinkin?
I'm pretty sure it was Tinkin. And then my sister found a 3-foot Barney one day, just happenstance at Savers. That was crazy.
Spoiler alert, she does not like the new Barney.
Well,
Barney's trying very hard to make everybody like him.
Okay. Baby Bop and BJ look really good though. They translated pretty well to 3D animation, but it's because they gave him really big
lizard eyes.
Yeah, that's really what it is, and I think it's like off-putting. But he doesn't look. He could have looked a lot worse. I should say. It's because Barney, as we know, kind of has like stoner eyes. Okay, we'll just say it. He's got stoner eyes. You know, he's kind of like, hey man,
boner.
What's up?
Barney's high all the time. Jeez Louise. Okay. I
Bird.
cannot. I was all boner? No, it's not boner. Jesus.
But he's got stoner eyes, and I think that's why he looks so weird. Is because he's like wide-eyed and happy instead of half-eyed and happy. Like it's like a wow instead of a chill. Like oh, and then I found a Barney Pop Funko the other day. They only have Barney and Baby Bop. They don't have BJ yet, which is a bummer.
Barney Jr.? No, just kidding. I don't know what BJ stands for. Don't come for me. Okay, people.
I don't know either. I think I don't know if it is. It's
not Barney Jr.
No, yeah.
Anyway, so now she has her Barneys, and I bought her. I did buy you Cowboy Barney in a little figurine.
Oh right, yes, that's where he is, a little figurine.
He's a little plastic figurine. But she has the movie on DVD and VHS classics. Gotta have it.
Okay, it does not say what his abbreviation means.
His name is just BJ.
His name is just BJ. Riff, their cousin that just popped out of nowhere, calls him Beej.
Ew.
Yeah. Riff is the orange dinosaur. He's okay. He came in the later seasons, like the post 2002 seasons. Yeah, got Cowboy Barney. I have Press and Hold. I have two adventure travel Barneys. I have one that has the hat and the vest, well, Safari Barney. But I have one that has the hat and the vest, and I have one that just has his little hat on. He lost his vest.
Did he come like that, or did you lose it?
No, he came like that.
Okay.
Well, and at first, I was trying to figure out because she just had the listing as Adventure Barney, but I was trying to scour because I always do Google images search, but for some reason it wasn't popping up with anything. So I guess it was like a short run mini doll or something. So I couldn't find it, and then I find the other Safari Barney on eBay, and that's when I learned he was called Safari Barney. And then I could find all the stuff. Who's texting me? What is it? What are you? What do you want?
Santa Claus, do not come to
my town.
I do not like this song. Santa Claus is coming to town. Do not come to my town.
Oh my gosh. I'm still upset about the Rankin and Bass Year Without a Santa Claus.
Oh.
I went to the thrift store, and this has never happened to me before with a VHS.
For the record, I have never in my life checked a VHS tape. I have a Disney wall where I put all my Disney movies on. Okay, so I've been buying Disney movies and in general VHS tapes for years, right? Never, ever have I checked a VHS tape ever during this time. Okay, not one time in like 4 years have I ever checked a VHS tape. Okay, never had a need to. DVDs all the time because you got to make sure.
Oh yeah.
VHS. The only time I check is to make sure I can pull it out because we went to the thrift not the thrift store. We went to the flea market the other day, and I couldn't get a VHS out of the tape. It was like stuck in there, so I didn't wind up buying the VHS. But anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, so we've been thrifting for that long basically, and then we started our VHS collection more recently, within the last 4 years, like she said. And so I was just like, I was going through all my tapes, and I was just making sure that they were in good shape. This is after I got home, and then I get home, and I was so happy I finally found A Year Without a Santa Claus. I love the Miser Brothers. You can never find this anywhere. They don't show it anymore. And I was like, I hit the jackpot. And then I go pull it out because I'm cleaning off all the tapes, and out pops the SpongeBob Christmas movie. Y'all, I was so upset. I cried. I was so mad. And people are like, the SpongeBob movie is better anyway on my TikTok. And I was like, no, you're wrong. That's where you're wrong, okay? Rankin and Bass, no. You ever had a Santa Claus? Have you heard their theme song intros? No. Okay. Oh, they're OP.
So yeah, in the whole time that we've ever been thrifting, it's never happened. And originally, when I was thrifting, the ladies would tell me, "Oh, did you check?" And I didn't care because I didn't care about the movie inside, which is true. For my VHS wall, I do not care if there is a movie or what movie's inside because it's about the aesthetic of the wall. But now, yes, now when I'm thrifting for viewing, I do try to make sure that the movie's in there. Funny enough, because let me tell you, these kids, my children, never put anything away correctly. They would lose everything all the time, and you would think I would learn, but no. Everybody so far, it has been fantastic, and I've never had a single problem. Not a single time have I had an issue. So I don't know. I do not know. I'm just piling her with these.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Do not come to my town.
Oh yeah, earlier when I was driving up here, I was vocal stimming to the Phenomena song.
Oh,
that was fun. Vocal stems, but they're all dated because we all watched the same stuff growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, my family is the biggest Disney fans. We're like Disney adults without the ick. Well, some people may give us the ick, but that's not us. We're not like those weirdo people who make people uncomfortable at Disneyland. Oh my God, you see that one video on? It was like a while ago. There's this one video on TikTok where this like frequent park goer she's in like this full cosplay, and it's like a spandex cosplay to start with, and she's like trying to intimidate the cast member with like her weird, sexy Darth Vader like cosplay, and I'm like, well, what about the people who don't go, 200 days of the year? Like, you're ruining it for all of them. So we're not one of those people, but we do love Disney. So I watched all the classics, and I know every line. What radicalized you? I don't know, maybe seeing Star Wars at the ripe age of 10 years old.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you, Uncle Peter.
I'm thinking of buying a sewing machine on Marketplace, maybe for you as a backup. It's $40. It's an old Singer, which you could likely oil and clean, and it comes in a case. I don't know. I'll have to show it to you.
Yeah. What color is it?
Cream and brown. It's ugly. Tis ugly.
Oh, that's what we got stickers for. I got more stickers where those Taylor Swift ones came. I'll take a picture.
Yeah. So anyway, I messaged him, still available. It's only $40. Looked pretty good. Looked real interesting. I don't know. Maybe as a backup. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, have a backup machine 100% of the time, because especially if you're making content, because when your machine goes down, and then you don't have a machine to sew, and like if, as you all know, my serger is in the shop, and she has been there for 7 or 8 weeks now. So I have 3 machines. I have this little guy who does not have a name. I don't know what to name him. Her. I don't even know. I haven't decided. Anyway, Sally, who is my auto touch reel, whatever it's called, and then Betty, who is my brother, my computerized brother. So if anybody needs to go to the spa, I have another one that I can utilize, and I'm not out, and I'm not stuck for 6 to 8 weeks. So
good name this one, Louise. You got her big old sticker right there.
I know, right?
Really cute one.
I don't know what I want to name her. Why do I have? Oh, I was like, why do I have an extra one? I don't have an extra one.
Hopefully you guys can hear that swallowing. Should be fine.
It's okay. So. Okay, after you sew these strips, we just cut them down. And that's that. Where am I at? I do feel bad because all my videos are like an hour and a half long.
I mean, I like it. I like long form content.
I know. I just laugh because I'm like, it's nice when you have content that you have a long time. And again, if you're just watching this while you're sewing, that's cool too. Sometimes you just want to sit with somebody else who's sewing, and that's what I do. I watch other videos while I'm sewing, like sewing videos, people sewing, so it feels like I'm in a class or a group or whatever. So.
Body doubling. The technical term. Yeah, no, the one day when I was here by myself and I was just sewing, I was like lackadazling so hard because you weren't here, and I was just like, cut some fabric, go over here, get some grass, lay back down over here.
Pretty much, yeah. That cord is like whack-a-lacking over there.
All the views are from me.
Yeah. My other video was like, hi, my 2 subscribers. Thank you. I have 3 now.
I also, yeah, I think you have a third one.
I have 3, so welcome to my new subscriber. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you enjoy listening to me yabble-abbling about absolutely nothing. I got my shipment in from Cotton Cuts. So for my birthday, my husband bought me a gift card to Cotton Cuts. And I bought a bunch of mystery fabric bundles because to me, I am like, sometimes I get fabric choice paralysis or whatever, and I don't know what to choose. That's what's happening right now is she gave me a $50 gift certificate to Happy Little Stitch Shop, and I now have choice paralysis because I don't know what to get. So I bought some mystery bundles. They're real cute, super duper cute mystery bundles, and maybe I'll make a video to show you guys what I got. I already have plans for one of them, so that's exciting. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do with the other ones. But I got a half yard bundle, 5 1 yard bundle, 5 1 yard cuts. Jeez. I got a mystery like 3 yard bundle where it's half yards and fat quarters, but like it all equals up to 3 yards. So that was pretty cool. I like that one. And then I got a Ruby Star half yard bundle, which I'm super excited about. It's real cute. I really like it. And then I got a Halloween half yard bundle as well.
I like Halloween. I like the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, so that's where we're at. That's where I'm at. This blue, by the way, this one is the only color. So she lists the colors that she used in here. I'll show you. Could not find any of them. Could not, white and black, whatever. Pacific was the only one that I could find at the store. So I just went off of vibes. So I went off of colors, like colors that kind of match. So, which is fine. I'll have the same effect because I'm not using wildly different colors.
Yeah.
So, but it's just funny because I was like, oh, I think this is that purple. I don't know. I can't tell. I need like 8 colors. And Kona is so weird because sometimes the color is very specific. For instance, pool is a very distinct, it is not something like I cannot tell if it's meant to be this aqua color or not. Like it's just a very, sometimes their colors are super not found anywhere else. The color formulation is just the way that it is. So Kona is beautiful fabric, but
Tiffany blue vibes.
yeah, Tiffany blue vibes, definitely. And nobody other than Hobby Lobby sells Kona. Everybody else, all the stores around here, I believe, sell Bella, or Moda. They don't sell Robert Kaufman. So. And now that Joann's is gone, there's no more. What do you call it? I'm gonna sew this last strip on, I think, and then we will stop the video for now. In the next video will be, and I'll cut one to show you what we're doing, and then I'll cut everything off camera, and then we can start putting it together. That's pretty much just how easy this quilt is. The last strip.
The last melon. They left without me.
Oh.
I do this every year.
Okay. Make sure that's close so I don't slice myself.
Who were you watching that did that? Or
I
like
do
the
not.
video?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I was watching a video and the girl was using, she was using her rotary blade and she had her finger like right here on the blade.
Oh my god.
This is a small blade. She was using like one like this. So
I know
let
we're
me
not saying who, but
demonstrate. I don't
I meant to say
remember
what she was
who it was,
doing.
but I was like, girl, and she didn't have this big thing. So she had it like on the blade. I'm like, you're gonna slice your finger. I've sliced my finger on accident because one time I was holding it up here a little too close and I did, and that burnt so bad. Somebody else in a group I was in was talking about how she dropped her open rotary blade on her toe. And I was like, oh my God. So, yeah, like rotary safety is like no joke, guys. Like, I always try to make sure that my blade is closed because you just never know. Um, I don't even like to like when I change out my blade, I hate to like grab it and touch it because it instant slice and hurts like the dickens. Like it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad for so long. It hurts. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. Okay? Just don't. But yeah, so anyway, I was watching somebody and I was like, oh,
Don't do that.
don't do that. Please.
Be right.
I will also say too that like knowing how to work your machine is super duper important. Because the last thing you want to do is break a needle or injure your machine or take yourself out of commission. A broken needle can really can fly into your eye. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you're like, oh, that's no big deal. But like, so I've taken stupid risks with my machine a lot, and I instantly regret it. So I just don't do that. Because I don't want to lose a finger. I've never sewn through my finger. I've never because I try to be very like cautious about safety and stuff like that. So anyway, learn how to use your machine, guys. Take precautions. Keep yourself safe.
Watch a single video about your machine before you buy it.
Watch a video before you start using it. Learn how to thread your bobbin.
Learn where your bobbin is.
Yeah, I think that was the other one we were watching this video. And there's nothing wrong, right? Like, because I bought machines that I don't know what I'm doing with or whatever. But it was just funny because she was like, my other machine wouldn't auto stop, and it was a newer machine. So she was saying it wouldn't stop when it was making a bobbin, and I know that that's not true. So I'm like, were you looking at it right? Like, I think you weren't looking at it right, but just kind of read your instruction manual. And I know because I buy everything used, right? Like the only new machine I have is the one that, like I've said, that she has, which is that little brother. Um, and it's a real basic one, and that's the only one I've ever bought new. All the other machines I have are used. So like this one was used. My other brother I bought used. My one in the table is used. My serger is used. Everything was used. I haven't really bought a new machine at all. But like really, truly, guys, read about your machine. Read about your machine. Watch videos. There's a video somewhere on how to run a bobbin, how to oil your machine, how to whatever, right? Like there are videos.
This is what the modern age was made for.
Yeah, we have YouTube. Let's not be afraid to use it. Okay. Okay. A quilt on the side. I'm thinking of doing two quilts on the side, but I don't know. We'll see. I saw somebody making a postage stamp quilt, and I'm like jealous. I want to watch it. I want to make it, but I don't know. I'm gonna finger press this. Actually, I'm not. We're gonna cut. It's just so you guys can see what the plan what the plan is. So you cut this into oh god, not even a good number. 1 3/4 inch. Ooh.
You need me to go get your measuring
No,
tape?
I have it.
Okay.
I just don't like I don't like odd numbers. Is all. Because then I'm like, oh shoot. Let me cut. Let me cut. Let me cut the top off of this. That's okay. And These are like little tiny strips, guys. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to cut this in two. I just want to make sure I have it on here. What's that one? Okay. I might need a different ruler. This ruler. No, it's fine. Don't mind me, just trying to figure it out. Okay, so if I do it from here.
Really funny being good at math, but really bad at measuring.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay, still this one. Okay, one and it's still this. It's still that one. Is it though? Is it? We're just gonna go this way because this is a whole one. 1.5 3/4. Okay. This is for me is like why I don't like these odd numbers because I'm like, ugh. So then I'm gonna cut all these strips down into this. And then these are gonna go these are gonna go, the dark ones are gonna go in the dark. Like, yeah, like so. Like a that. I'll sew one. Oh, okay, cool. Not the same size. Fine. This is fine. I'm fine, guys. It's fine. It's cool. It's chill. I'm a cool, chill girl. I'm fine that things that I've cut to precise sizes are not the size that they should be. Awesome. That's fine though. I'll get it fixed. Okay, and then the red one goes on the other side, and then the white one will have the yellow and the blue. And then you just put them together after that. Anyway, we'll get into that. We'll do that. But I'm going to cut this, and then when the next video will be me sewing these guys together. Okay, see you on the flip side. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so here's our little trip to Joann's. It was snowing. Gotta love it in April. Here is what they had left. A bunch of cotton and flannel. Cotton still hit 30%. I was so mad. I did wind up getting some tone on tones for this next project that I'm doing, which I'll show at the end of this video. But I'm going to miss Joann's a ton. They always had great new fabrics and a ton of holiday fabrics to choose from. And all the time, they always had holiday fabrics all the time. I'm really tempted to get like one of the shelves. I saw somebody on TikTok with one and I was like, heck yeah, that's for me. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Depends on how much it costs. But anyway, I'm really sad to see Joann's going because I don't know where I'm going to buy my fabric. I do buy at Hobby Lobby. Please don't shame me. It's the only other place. Anyway, here's what I got. I got some Pancakes right here. This cute mushroom fabric. And everything that I picked out was like a little less than 2 yards, except for one, which you can tell because it's like pretty thick. That one is exactly 2 yards. But the remnant that I got that I'm going to show at the end, 62 cents, guys, for a cotton canvas remnant. Crazy. And I got another little piece of like interfacing as well. But anyway. Oh, and a bag to remember Joann's by. Anyway, support your local Joann's if you still have one left for you until it's gone. Enjoy the rest of this little haul, and I'll see y'all on the flip side. Bye!